is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight. Daniel Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to the spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
Well, self-belief is a powerful thing. He has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. Here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion. And man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction.
Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky. And that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you can never tell by the way that he prepares. When you watch him prepare, he treats every one of these defenses as if it's the first time he's fighting for a UFC championship.
No, you put that well. He has had that patented intensity about him this week, trying to occupy some head space in the challenger. Huge heavyweight title fight is upon us. Won't be long now, folks. Well, the tension is palpable. Both fighters have now graced the octagon, ready to go with this massive fight here at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, USA. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Chael Sonnen. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the ex-murderer, Wanderley.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. So Wanderley Silva back in the octagon here tonight. A lot of fan support in the building as usual. And let's see how early on he chooses to attack here. At times we have seen Wanderley wait to see what the opponent is giving him. Most expect he will move forward and try to land haymakers here early tonight. Well, don't want to read too much into this singular moment, but a nice job by the boxer to defend the first takedown attempt by the wrestler.
Well, the wrestler told everyone that would listen that this was going to be easy. He was going to be able to put him down and put him down at will. The boxer was able to defend. Let's see now how the wrestler pivots and see if he can build a game plan that still allows for him to get a win. Great punch landed with so much power.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Rips the body there for good measure. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relax.
Sonnen gets the double leg takedown. Yeah, he's half guard here. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Sonnen. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Chael's back inside control here.
Changing the position.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Sonnen.
Let's go. 1-1 wrist control.
All right, side control now.
Oh, nice headlock. Now he's in trouble. He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hips on the glue.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Wanderley.
Oh.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Silva.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Under a minute now to go. Takes his back now.
Oh, right into mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Use your footwork and let's get focused.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Chael's going for a choke. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Belly.
Silva's eye starting to swell now. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You're controlling everything on the ground. You just take him down again. Position before submission. Remember that. Right? Yeah.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Ooh, what a punch.
Nice crack there.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chael. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Sonnen. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Now he's got a good body position, yo.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Under 3 to go, round 2.
Another strike gets through from the top.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chael. You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. Got to raise that guard.
You got to get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you got to forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep the elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face. Every time, you're going to just get more and more swollen.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Well, he's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Look at him buck and bridge, straighten that arm, get back into the direction that he was straightening the arm, then get back to his knees. Great job.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Another strike lands right to that targeted spot. The swelling continues to get worse, and I would not be surprised if the referee calls in the ringside position to take a look.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Another ground and pound strike lands.
And the fighters are inverted now.
Silva's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
2 rounds in the books. All right, the fighters head back to the stools, and certainly it's a tale of 2 corners. One man can barely see out of one of his eyes, and if the doctor sees that visual, he might call an end to the action. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Solid punch by him there. Lands another strike to the body, really. That is gonna do it! Chael Sonnen, your winner!
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 13 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Chael Sonnen!
All right, so another big